Hey, so I did get a traffic ticket and I'm also fighting it. And I don't want to give these people any more of my money. And besides, they're all fraudulent anyway. So I went to the court of this small town and I asked this guy, I said, hey, I got some paperwork I need to file on the record. Oh, we don't have record keeping here. We don't have public record. It's a small court. I was like, you're a court clerk. You're supposed to have this stuff on the record and public. He said, oh, I could take your stuff and put it in a folder. The judge won't see it until the day of the court. I was like, no, thank you. I could handle that. So I went to the bigger court in that county and I got this idea from Miss Christina Wilson. And she said, you can go open up a miscellaneous file. And I like, wait a minute, to do the correspondence between these corporations. And I like, you know what? I can use this as my record keeping. So what I did was that I draft my abatement papers up and I said, hey, you misspelled my name. You can't misspell my name. I'm not that person. So you really didn't serve me. If you made a mistake, you need to put it in my proper noun name, which is uppercase and lowercase, uppercase and the rest lowercase. And you can find this information in the government GOP styles manual of how they use the standardization of capitalization. So that's what the abatement was about. But the name was misspelled wrong. So if it's not me. So after I did that, I filed it, got the stuff on a public record, got some certified copies of it, and then I sent it to them in the mail. So now he could put it in the file that way, because these court clerks are record keepers, and that's their job, is to keep records. And if they don't keep a record, there's no accountability. And if there's no accountability, there can be some fraud and stuff going on. So also in my abatement, I also asked for them to say, hey, where's your oath of office? I couldn't even find this guy's oath of office. He's actually a lawyer. He's just a lawyer. He's not a judge. So he don't even have an oath to the Constitution. So who are you? That's what I'm asking. Who are you people? You don't have the right to be even handling these cases like that. You're a pretend judge. And I know that. I know my rights. And I know that I need another person on the other side of that podium to accuse me of a crime. And if there's no other person, it cannot be a legal fiction either. It has to be a living human being on the other side accusing me, not a mouthpiece. A mouthpiece is an attorney, by the way, because all these corporations can't talk, so they just hire an attorney. So I call them a mouthpiece because that's all what they are.